Hello, welcome back to excerpts from a Spiritual Ascension. All my information is listed below in the description box. Please like, share, and subscribe. So this is going to be a real brief one. I was talking with someone the other day about my own journey and understanding how hard it is to describe spirituality to someone who has a religious background, but kind of has moved away from that, but really doesn't understand um, what it's like to go through an awakening. I believe that they're on the verge of going through an awakening, but trying to help them understand what I've been through and my, decades long journey and all the things that I went through, and they just weren't getting it. So, of course, um, Spirit always gives me information later on how to kind of speak to someone who's more on that earthly plane, the 3D, three dimension, that is so connected to material life that they don't have the concept of um, being connected with spirit. Um, so it was, so from Spirit's trying to tell me that we usually, most of us grow up in some kind of religion, and we look to religious leaders to guide us, lead us. There's that middleman, that go-between person, and having the person understand that that's not needed, that we can have our own personal relationship with the divine, with no middleman. And when we have that connection with the divine will heighten our intuition so that we are able to access spirit at any time, for just like I did, for information, for knowledge, what direction to take, what our path is, um, all these things that go into an ascension. So even though that could be a lot for someone who doesn't have any sort of idea about spirituality, just kind of letting them understand that you can have your own direct relationship with the divine, with God, and there is no middleman. Your intuition will be heightened so that you'll be led in the right direction. Most of all of us have some kind of path that we are needed to take. And since we all have free will, either we can choose to get on that path when our soul calls out to us, or we can decide not to. We all have that choice too. But I also do believe that there are those among us that have a divine path to help those other ones that come along on that journey. Um, I know I was going to say something else, but maybe I'll do it in another video. But that was kind of a quick hit on just briefly telling someone that, it's more of having a relationship with God, direct relationship, and there's just no need for a middleman. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. All my information again is below. Please like, share, and subscribe. I um, do one-on-ones. So if you would like some kind of answers to any questions, the link is below to schedule time with me. And also I have courses that I've developed on the ascension process, and the link is below there. Okay, so I'll see you next time.